Hello, I'm Victoria the Minimalist, and I went to this wonderful secondhand bookstore, which I have been to several times. This is my husband showing me books that he wants, and our tiniest one. He was having fun. I absolutely love this bookstore. When you donate books to them, they give you gingerbread cookies. So we made a little pile, and this is the most we've ever bought from there. And the woman that owns the bookstore, she's a librarian as well. As she greets us, she knows us now because we go regularly. Look at these cookies she makes. Isn't that so sweet? And there was a bookmobile that I found. They sell brand new books. I think maybe some of them are secondhand. It was really cute. I haven't been in a bookmobile since the early 1990s. Eek. I did not buy any of these books though, but it was just so adorable. And they had a lot of newer books mainly. Hey, I've never done like a vlog thing for my booktube, so I thought, let me just explain something, because sometimes I get tagged about talking about your book collections and things like that. And I'm a minimalist. It has been something I've been into for 19 years before like the term was even a thing. I have mentioned to so many people how I own 4 books only. Right now, I own a little more than that. Once the season's done, then I get more books, and I read every single book that I get within like a month or 2, maybe less. So I wanted to just explain the 4 books that I own and keep. One of them is actually in my son's bedroom because I had my oldest read it and he hasn't finished it yet. The Frederick Douglass autobiography, and I just love it so much, and I need to reread it. Eventually, I'll probably actually donate it when like my kids are done reading it, but I just love it. It's very small. So that's one book. And then over here, you're gonna see the 3 books that I have are these 3 bottom ones. So I have this Bible. I love it, it's beautiful, but I have vision issues and the text is too small for me. I can barely read this with my glasses on. I have my contacts plus my glasses on to read it. I could get a replacement for this one, even though I love how this one looks. It's so beautiful and it's not huge. This is my Bible. Book 2 is A Christmas Carol. This is because after my one best friend died 4 years ago, she told me she read it every single year. So I bought it with her in mind. And I've not read it every single year, but I've read it a couple times since she died. It has some illustrations in it, and it's just such a wonderful short tale. I've read it to my family. So this book I have reread. I don't reread many books because of its shortness. I know I'm gonna reread it. It's like a family thing, which is not your typical book, is Home Detox. I am a sustainable minimalist, and I do not like a lot of things that are toxic. I've created my own cleaners for over a decade, and I'm one of those moms. So yes, every once in a while I will open it up and I will read it to get some more inspiration and ideas. It's so good. This is my prayer care journal. So if you have a prayer request, I write it in here and update it every once in a while if I ask people for updates. And it's also a journal that I barely ever write in because I write so many pen pals that to me that's kind of like my journaling. But so this is not a book. These are my husband's books. His mother just gave these to him. This is one of the books I've DNF'd, by the way. I got through like 200 to 300 pages, maybe 400 pages. I cannot do this book. It's the only Stephen King book I've tried, and I haven't finished it. And then this, so she gave him these, and he has been wanting to read The Stand for a while. These are his books, not mine. He has his own pile. And these I picked up secondhand at the bookstore that I have in this video. This has been in my to-read list for a while, and this one looked very interesting. So I will be reading these. You will see this soon. These will be read. So that was just the one section of my shelf. This shelf is not a bookshelf. Usually on this side, there's only the 4 things here on this bottom. But because we just got these are here. So on the other side, these are my husband's books that he's going to read. So he has, these are the next 3 books he plans on reading. He and I have different tastes, although right now he's reading some classics that I have read that he wanted to read. So these are his. These you have seen, Emma M. Lyon series, so I'm collecting these for now until I give them away. And I did tell someone, and I know who I told, that I will send these to them. These are here for now. They will not stay here. So then the rest of these books, right here, these are on my winter to read list. So is this. This I bought brand new. These I got used from thrift books. These two books have been on my to read list the longest. If you were to go on my Goodreads, I always try to read the books that have been on there the longest, and I mix it all up, and every once in a while I'll go to these. These have been on there the longest now because I did read ones beforehand. So these I'm going to read at the end of this year, going into winter. These books I did not want to read, but they were given to me by someone I went to high school with who is a librarian. He mailed me a whole pack. I did donate a couple, and I said, you know what, I will read these. I'm thinking about not keeping The English Patient. I've seen the movie a long time ago, so I'm not sure. And this book, it just seems interesting, Balzac and the Little Chinese Seamstress. I have no idea what it's about, but I will read this probably at the start of 2026. Evergreen, again, this one I bought used. I'm going to read this very soon, actually. I have plans to read the first book that's been on my to read list for a long time. I have to get that from the library, but this one I bought the second book used. So that's my bookshelf. There's nothing else on this shelf. I write to pen pal, so I have one section for stationery, and I have one section for the letters and the postcards that I send out to people. So now I'm reorganizing this for how I had it. Here I have the books that I will be selling. These are books that I've read because I don't keep books. So look, even my brand new book that I loved, all of these books I love. This is my library pile. These are all library books that I need to return. This shows you how quickly I read books. This is my nightstand. So here I have my Nook book that has a few books in it. This is a library book. These are ones that I thrifted. This one I bought new. These three I thrifted. So these are the next books, and I have ones at the library I have to pick up that will go in between even. So I'm always reading like a variety and getting new books. This is the book I'm reading right now. I'm almost done with. I plan on finishing it probably today or tomorrow morning. So I have less than 100 pages left in this. So I keep that there. That is how I do things. You will see all of these books now. That's just how it goes. So I don't have bookshelves. I used to, and if I've read almost 200 books this year. If I kept all those books, I'd have nowhere to keep them. So then real quickly, these are my husband's books that he is keeping. So we have the Mist series, which he has in size order. So there's the Mist series. He has the annotated Alice books, which I read at the beginning of this year. He read this recently. He read this a while ago. This is a graphic novel he loves. And he read this year. He loved it. And then Walden in the Woods by Henry David Thoreau, which we both read and love. And we've been to his house. We have the Neverending Story that's usually on here too, but I'm reading it actually right now to my whole family. Otherwise, he has to get the third book, I think, second or third book from the Dune series. He used to have the first Dune book on here because he has read every single Dune book. He loves it and he's obsessed with it. Our firstborn is named after a character from it. He has way more books than I do, and it's not even a lot. That's my vlog for you, so you could see. So now you have seen what we have in terms of books in our home. That's it.